my god! Oh my god! How did I get up here?
That was a terrible night of sleep.
I'm trying to get to the pier. I don't want to be in here. I just ended up in here.
What the hell? Are you kidding me? Look at the size of this thing. It is Saturday morning. The boat should be here around 3 o'clock. It's time to get up and clean up camp and head down to the pier. All right, let's get it done.
So, what we're doing is basically we're loading everything onto the table and we're wiping it down before putting it back in its place where it's supposed to be. As you can see, like, there's dust. There's so much dust and crap all over these things because the dust, with the wind was so strong, it would just come in. It would come in, circulate here, and go right into our storage area. So I got some of the things wiped down already, but like this guy needs to be wiped down. I wiped down the batteries, the light, that needs to be wiped down. The cup net, that's for the titanium cup over there. I was using this to collect sand crabs and mussels and things like that. That I washed that already, so that's good to go. And yeah, we're just gonna wipe everything down, put it back in its place. And first thing that's gonna go in the big backpack over there will be the tent and the sleeping stuff. So that would be first to get packed into that guy, and then some of the stuff will get packed in there. Kitchen supplies will get packed in that backpack over there, which is a semi cooler. It's actually a cooler pack. As you can see, the liner. I'm gonna wipe this down too. There's sand in here. I got those microfiber cloths I could wipe this down with. Well, yeah, a little bit of work left. I'm getting some sunlight last day on my body. I've been covered all weekend, so I don't mind a little bit at the end. And yeah, progress. That's right. So first thing I'm gonna do is actually make a big cup of coffee, the biggest cup of coffee, before I put everything away. Quick review of this little stove, backpacking stove. Comes in this little orange thing on Amazon. 10 out of 10. No joke. It works perfectly. Comes with a little igniter. It's like 10 bucks. I'm not kidding, it was like 10 bucks. Can't beat that. To refill the canisters. Those are just basic Coleman canisters. They're blended fuel. It's like 30% propane and 70% butane. C250 is the name. I bought this adapter. It's a refill adapter, and basically you buy those butane canisters from the dollar store. You use this guy over here to refill your propane canisters, your gas canisters, so you don't have to waste, throwing them out constantly. So I bought 2 of them, This thing has been going on just on one, 4 days on one, like no problem. So I'll show you guys when I actually refill one of these. I'll show you how I do it. Really handy and saves you a lot of money and recycling. So that's a good feature. And also, guys, what I did was these propane canisters, I have to wipe this down, but the reason I taped it up is because I knew it was going to be dusty here because of the winds. So I taped up the little adapter area, not the adapter, but the screw where it screws on. And on the bottom, when I bought both of these, I wrote the full weight of what it's supposed to be. So at full weight, it's supposed to be 13 ounces. So when I go to refill them, I know exactly how much to put in where I don't overfill it. So just a mental note, if you're gonna do that and refill, make sure you write down on the bottom of the can what it is at full weight. Coffee's, the water's ready, so our last bit of coffee. That much coffee lasted 4 days. I like to waterfall it in. That way I don't have to mix it. Okay. Take the lid off of the kettle so it dries out. Look at the foam on that, guys. You can't get that coffee in Italy. You know what I mean? Nobody gives you coffee like this. Only when you buy Dawn's Dirt Water. There's a crunch with every sip, remember that. Look at the birdie grazing. Communication is the key between you and nature. There's an active bird's nest right in that corner. Actually, in most of the corners. Yeah, in all of the corners of these 3-wall huts, there's usually a bird nest in those corners. Which is genius by them. They get the protection from the weather, and they get protection from a human being here. Nothing else will go in there. And the people that come to this island, they don't mess around with the animals here. There's a different, unique set of people that put in the effort, take the time to book the campgrounds, coordinate the campground with the boat ride. That's another thing, guys. If you want to come here, you have to coordinate the boat ride with the camp, with the check-in date, or vice versa. So for me, the only way I could have done it is, the only way I figured is possible to do was to book it on a Wednesday to a Saturday, because that's when the boat, there's only one ride, one trip, comes on Wednesdays, does the day trip thing with the hikers, leaves, comes back on Saturday. I don't know if that's part of the seasonal thing. It's that way right now, but I found that that was the only way to do it, where I could actually get a place on this island. On top of it all, guys, before heading out here, I cut my toenails short, and I ended up cutting both of my big toes super short. So both of them are like kind of messed up at the fingernail line where the meat attaches to the underneath the finger line. It's kind of separated, and they're both hurting. So I've been pushing through that the entire time. So it's been hurting the whole time, and there's nothing I could do about it. I don't have any alcohol to wipe it down or clean it or whatever. I don't know what to do. Once I get back to the mainland, there's a lot of things we could do with it, but for now, not much. And the salt water was helping. That's the funny thing. The salt water cleans out the wound. So every time my feet would get wet, it would actually give me a little bit of relief. All right, my friends, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, take my time because we have a lot of time still. It's like, what, almost 9, 8:45. We have 6 hours left. So we're going to clean this sucker up and just get out of here. Head down to the water. Head down to the, we'll go to one of those buildings, those structures, and hang out at one of the picnic tables there where it's nice and shady, because there's no shade here in the specific spot until the afternoon time because the sun is on this side right now, and I have to wait for the sun to swing around so I could get shade from my own hut. So that's what we'll do. Okay, I'll see you when I clean this place up. Hey guys, I got done wiping the kitchen stuff. I wiped down everything actually. I just wanted to show you real quick how nicely organized this is. I got my little jars, beef tallow, coffee, dishwashing liquid, and soy sauce, chili lime, onion salt, hot sauce, toothbrush kit, my spoon and fork, which I will get rid of for the next trip. I'm gonna get a nice titanium long shank, salt, and the stuff. Always have a new fresh lighter. Okay, that's that. And then I wanted to show you guys this guy right here, how cool this is. So it just screws into the top. I'm gonna weigh this when I get home, see how much I've used, but it feels like there's still half left, which is incredible. And then this guy, the way you put this away, just wipe this down. If you take care of your equipment, they will take care of you. So make sure everything's always wiped down, clean, free of salt. Salt is your worst enemy. What's that about? Can I put an alarm? Well, it's 9 a.m. At least we know that. So this is the way this works. Just screws back into its original location. It's like a merry-go-round kind of a thing. It just goes around and it sets. Boom. And then goes back here. These guys move. It extends out. Push those back in. And then there's a little notch here where this guy will go and hide under. Like that. Be careful with this. This is your igniter. The distance between this and this always has to remain The gap has to remain that much. Don't mess with that. Goes in there. How freaking cool is this? If you're into what I'm doing, the technology, the equipment, there's everything is available on Amazon, and you don't have to go and spend thousands of dollars. Everything is made. It's imitational. They copy the best of the best, or the best of the best copy the cheaper stuff and improve on it. But so many things available for you guys. Like this whole pots and pans thing. Frying pan, pot, kettle, bowls, and the ladle's in there too. Just this and this guy, the cooking set right here, is enough to get you through a whole camping session. Good stuff. Okay, we shall continue next, breaking down the tent. We are completely fully packed, ready to go. So we got all our gear. I mean, this thing is packed to the gills, guys. This guy is packed to the gills. I put the two canisters on top because we have to check in those canisters. And also I put all of my batteries, backup batteries and things like that. Anything lithium powered goes in the carrier, goes on board with you. You don't check that into the storage compartment of the boat. They tell you that right up front. So make sure your canisters are accessible, like the first thing on top, so you could check those in. And then when you land in the mainland, they're gonna give that back to you, so you could put that back, and all your batteries and everything go into your carry-on bag. Now we got the rods disassembled. First thing is first, I'm gonna go ahead and wash the salt and everything off of these rods. I mean, this is ridiculous, guys, what the salt does to your rod. So let's go ahead, wash all the salt off of our equipment. I've been doing that thoroughly with everything, actually. Just washing everything, letting it dry, washing everything. I even washed the tripod, actually, because that had a lot of salt on it. There we go. Fresh water is not going to mess up anything. It's not going to damage anything. These are mostly sealed. But salt water, or the salt in the air, will start to cause corrosion on the outer metals. It doesn't even have to get in there. It'll start damaging everything from the outside in. Eventually, this will dry out as we walk. do have tape. Where is it? My utility compartments are always the top ones. So it's got to be in there somewhere. There it is. Some electric tape. Always any type of tape when you go camping comes in handy. Got to figure out the best way to tape this, which would be this. And we're up here to keep it all together. I love it when the rods are tightly packed like this. It's a good feeling. You know they're not going to be shifting around as you're carrying them. Yeah, there you go. Nice bundle of rods. Here we go, man. We're gonna miss this place. Everything nicely cleaned up. Left no trash behind. I actually picked up a bunch of stuff, little stuff. And our trash bag, the whole thing is in this little pocket. It's all basically napkins and wipes. You know, that's all there is. That's not that bad. With all the hiking I've been doing, all the walking I've been doing, this is nothing. Guys, I've lost some weight. Look, this was the original position of where this backpack was. Look. That's where the strap was before. Let me try this one. The top one's okay. It's not bad. But this bottom one, look. I've probably lost like, I want to say like maybe 6 pounds, 7 pounds. I'll measure myself when I get home. I was 209 last week at least. That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Hey guys, just made it to that house I gave you guys a tour of. Let me show you which one it is so you remember this house with the fence that didn't open, the gate. So remember I scoped out this picnic table right underneath these beautiful spruce trees, and I thought it would be the perfect place to come rest before heading out, and it sure is. Turn out that way. Oh. Yeah, so we're just gonna hang out here. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, so I was saying, guys, before my battery died, the time is 11:30, 11:35. We got a few hours to kill before the boat gets here, and we're very close by the pier anyway. There's a truck that sometimes helps people carry their stuff to the pier, but it was completely empty, so I'm assuming they did a detour to see if anybody needed help and realized nobody really needed help because everybody was already packed up and gone. Unless they're trying to send a message out that we're leaving earlier for whatever reason. So what I'm going to do is, just for safety purposes, I'm going to head down to the pier without my gear and just walk there real quick to see what's going on. And if it happens to be so, where we're leaving early, then I'll come back and grab my stuff. It's not too far away. Just came back from my walk to the pier, and it looks like we are on time. And there's actually a whole nother group of people that just landed, and they got their group of day hikers. They have a group of campers, and they were being given the orientation to what to do on the island and what not to do. So looks like we're on time. A new set of group is in. They are leaving Monday, so that's a nice couple days stay here. And yeah, we're just gonna hang out here until it's time to go. It's a nice place. It's very shaded in. Beautiful tree canopy on top. No better place than this for now. So yeah, I'll see you guys when it's time to go. Instead of just hanging out here alone, let's go down by the pier, and I'm gonna just hang out at the pier and maybe take a nap. Just sit like on a little corner, put my jacket over my head, and just take a little nap. I'm very tired. So yeah, there's no point of just sitting here, nobody here. I'd rather go and talk to a couple people and see what's going on. And yeah, that's what we'll do. Just pack up and go. Meanwhile, I was nibbling on some of this grass stems. They tasted so good, guys. It tasted like watermelon. That's how hungry I am. That the green, fresh stems of the grass reminded me of watermelon. The rods just sit here perfectly, and it actually balances itself out. Come to Papa. Thank you, house. Thank you. Picnic table. Backyard. I'm grateful to be your guest. but I must go and rendezvous my fellow campers. That's beautiful. All the new hikers and campers coming to town. They don't know what they're getting into. Just kidding. It's gonna be good time. Boat, guys. We are getting rescued. I can't wait to get on mainland and enjoy a juicy burger. My energy levels are like at 10% right now. All right, time to board. We are on the boat. We put our stuff that needs to go under the boat. We gave it to them already, and carry-ons are with us. So I'm gonna take this seat over here. Back of the boat's always nice. Actually, let's go kind of inside, back, right here. That's where we're gonna be. I'm waiting for the kitchen crew to come in. They're not here yet. But I'm gonna get some coffee. I think they have some kind of a sandwich. Let's see what else they have here. They got some food.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
I'm waiting for them to come back.
because last time they said
But,
that their office, so this is I think will be better.
Can't wait. We're leaving the dock. Goodbye, Santa Rosa Island. That's the beach I was fishing at last night, where the dunes are. See you guys back at the mainland. Unless something comes up, then I'll tune you back in. Guys, oh my God. amazing. I got another one. Raspberry. This was apple cinnamon. First real food in 5 days. And I got some coffee too. Oh. I'm happy.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's give Captain Joe a big round of applause.
Island Packers, thank you very much for everything. We are headed to our car, which is gonna be on the next parking lot over. And we're gonna order the biggest burger as soon as I get home, which is an hour drive from here. I can't wait. I'll see you guys when I'm back in town.
Brother, I'm ready. Can I please get a double bacon cheeseburger and chili cheese fries with seasoning?
Okay, double bacon cheeseburger. Give me a second, please. ¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, carnal, bien, gracias.
I speak a little Spanish, guys.
¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Muy bien, my friend.
¿Todo bien, carnal?
Todo bien. Gracias. Oh my God. Long story, brother. Long story.
What happened?
I was on an island
Oh, yeah?
for 4 days, no food.
Oh,
I was doing a challenge. I was doing a YouTube video.
oh really?
Yeah.
How many days?
4 days.
Oh.
4 days. I was catching fish, pescado. Solo
Only
pescado.
pescado?
Solo pescado.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
How long time that?
Wednesday, from Wednesday to today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just came back. I was in Ventura.
Only pescado.
Only pescado. Yeah, 4 days.
But you and YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. I fish everywhere, brother. I go Big Bear everywhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I catch, I cook. Don's Adventures.
All right, carnal.
Thank you, my brother.
See you,
I'll
huh?
see you. Take care, okay? Guys, I might get in an accident, God forbid. I'm starving. Anyway, my friends, thank you for coming along on this adventure. I had a blast. Whew, that was it was rough, I'm not gonna lie, but it was an experience of a lifetime. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Stay tuned for more videos. If you liked the episode, if you like what you saw, drop a like. If you want to continue watching this stuff, subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys all next time. Stay healthy. God bless you guys. I will see you on my next adventure. Take care.